Consider yourself a celebrity. Consider the body in the form of soul, given by God as the best reward. Be seekers with the body that God has given you. You can make anything possible with the power of God, along with worshipping God. Therefore, make your life successful by following the path and rules shown by Jesus. From time to time, Jesus shows you the right path through hints. I chose you before you chose me. Listen carefully. Before this moment began, before your eyes found this message, before your heart carried its worries and silent questions, I already knew you would be here. Nothing about this meeting is accidental. I guided your steps, slowed your scrolling, and allowed your spirit to pause because there is something your soul must remember today. You live in a world that constantly tells you that you are ordinary, replaceable, unnoticed. Yet I tell you the truth. You were never created to live as a forgotten life. You were created with intention, shaped with purpose, and filled with breath that carries divine meaning. When I formed you, I did not make a mistake. I did not hesitate. I called you good. Many of you wake each morning carrying heaviness. You cannot explain. You compare your journey with others and feel left behind. You wonder why doors close, why people misunderstand you, why your efforts sometimes feel unseen. But hear me now. What you call delay, I often call preparation. What you call silence, I call protection. I gave you your body, your mind, and your spirit as a sacred gift. Consider this deeply. Your life itself is already a reward. The strength in your hands, the thoughts in your mind, and the ability to love are signs of my presence within you, as it is written in the message you reflected on. The body and soul I gave you are the greatest reward, because through them, with my power, all things become possible when you walk the path shown by Jesus. Consider yourself a celebrity. You search outside for validation, but I placed greatness within you long ago. When Jesus walked among humanity, he did not choose the perfect, he chose the willing. Fishermen, doubters, broken hearts, and ordinary people became carriers of extraordinary purpose because they trusted my guidance. The same invitation stands before you now. You do not need to become someone else to be worthy. You only need to walk closer to me. Stay with this message until the end, because what you understand today can change how you live tomorrow. Many listen halfway and miss the transformation waiting in the final moment. Do not rush. Your spirit deserves this time. I see the battles you never speak about. I see the tears you hide behind smiles. I see the prayers you whisper when no one else listens. And I want you to know, none of them are wasted. Every sincere prayer moves heaven in ways your eyes cannot yet see. You often ask, God, where are you? And I answer gently, I am in the strength that kept you going when you wanted to give up. Every challenge you face carries a hidden lesson. When people leave your life, I am teaching you dependence on me. When plans fail, I am redirecting your path. When you feel alone, I am drawing you closer so you can hear my voice more clearly. My child, you were never meant to measure your worth by success, money, or approval. Your value was decided the moment I created you. Nothing you achieve can increase it, and nothing you lose can remove it. But you must learn to cooperate with my guidance. Jesus showed you how. Walk with humility. Forgive even when it hurts. Love without expecting return. And trust even when outcomes remain unseen. These are not weak choices. They are divine strength expressed through human life. Many people wait for miracles while ignoring the instructions that create them. Faith is not only believing, faith is living differently. When you choose kindness instead of anger, you open doors I prepared long ago. When you choose patience instead of fear, you align your life with my timing. Today, I ask you to release one burden you have been carrying alone. Speak it in your heart right now. Give it to me. You do not need to understand everything. You only need to trust that I do. If you feel my words touching your heart, pause for a moment and type Amen as a sign of agreement. Not for me to see, but for your own spirit to declare faith. Remember this truth. I guide you through signs, moments, and quiet realizations. Sometimes the answer comes through scripture, sometimes through a stranger's kindness, sometimes through a sudden peace you cannot explain. Learn to notice these hints. They are my whispers leading you forward. You are not late in life. You are not forgotten. You are being shaped. And here is wisdom many overlook. Gratitude unlocks clarity. When you thank me even before circumstances change, your heart becomes strong enough to receive what is coming next. Gratitude shifts your focus from fear to faith. So begin practicing this daily. Wake up and thank me for breath. Walk through your day with awareness. Speak words that build, not destroy. Forgive quickly. Trust deeply. These simple actions transform ordinary days into sacred journeys. If you agree that you want to walk this path with courage, type Y, yes, I trust in the comments as your declaration today. Let it be your first step toward renewal. And I want you to understand something important. You are not listening to this message only for comfort. You are here for transformation. Apply these words in your life. Show patience where you once reacted. Show compassion where you once judged. Speak hope where you once complained. When you live my teachings, your life itself becomes a testimony. Encourage one another. Share light where darkness exists. Even a small act of goodness can become a miracle in someone else's story. Before this part ends, I invite you to reflect. What would change if you truly believed I am guiding you right now? How would you speak? How would you treat others? How would you see yourself? Carry this awareness beyond this moment. And if these words bring peace to your heart, consider supporting this journey. Like the message, subscribe so you continue receiving guidance. Join this growing family. And if you feel happy and blessed by these words, you may offer a super thanks as an act of encouragement, so this light can reach more souls. Stay ready, because what comes next will help you understand why your struggles were never punishment. They were preparation. I am working, even when you cannot see. Do not think that silence means absence. Many times, when you believe nothing is happening in your life, I am doing my deepest work within you. The seasons you call empty are often the seasons where your roots are growing strongest beneath the surface. You look for visible change, open doors, instant answers, clear signs. But I see beyond moments, I see destinies. While you measure days, I prepare generations. While you worry about timing, I align circumstances you cannot yet imagine. Stay with these words until the end, because understanding this truth will free you from anxiety that has followed you for years. There are nights when you lie awake asking, why is my life not moving forward? You compare your progress with others and feel forgotten. But listen carefully. You are not behind. You are being positioned. A seed underground looks inactive, yet transformation is happening in silence. If the seed demanded sunlight too early, it would never survive. In the same way, I protect you from blessings you are not yet ready to carry. My child, many disappointments you experienced were not rejection. They were redirection. I closed doors that would have drained your peace. I removed people who could not walk with you into your future. I allowed delays so your character could become stronger than your circumstances. Jesus often withdrew into quiet places before performing miracles. Even he embraced stillness before movement. Learn from this pattern. Preparation always comes before purpose. You ask me for strength, yet strength is built through resistance. You ask for wisdom, yet wisdom grows through experience. You ask for peace, yet peace is discovered when you learn to trust me despite uncertainty. Do not rush the process I have designed for you. Every challenge you face carries a hidden message. Grow deeper, not harder. The world teaches you to push constantly, but I teach you to align. When your heart aligns with my will, even small steps become powerful progress. Many of you try to control everything: outcomes, relationships, timelines. But control creates fear, while surrender creates freedom. When you release your need to know every answer, you allow me to guide you toward better outcomes than you planned for yourself. Right now, I want you to breathe slowly and remember a moment when things unexpectedly worked out in your favor. That was not luck. That was my guidance moving quietly through your life. I speak through moments more than noise. I speak through peace that settles without explanation. I speak through opportunities that appear at the right time. I speak through lessons hidden inside hardship. The path shown by Jesus teaches patience, faith, forgiveness, and obedience. Not because life becomes easy, but because your heart becomes strong enough to walk through difficulty without losing hope. You often ask me for signs, yet you ignore the small ones, the message that reaches you at the perfect moment. The stranger's words that comfort your heart, the sudden clarity after prayer. These are not coincidences. They are reminders that you are guided. If you feel that you have been waiting for answers in your life, pause now and type, "I will wait with faith," as a declaration. Let your heart speak agreement instead of doubt. I want you to understand something powerful. Your thoughts shape your spiritual direction. When you constantly speak fear, you weaken your faith. When you speak gratitude, you strengthen your connection with me. So begin changing your inner language. Instead of saying, "Nothing works for me," say, "God is preparing something better." Instead of saying, "I am alone," say, "I am being guided." Instead of saying, "I cannot," say, "With God, I will grow." Words carry spiritual weight. Use them wisely. You were not created merely to survive life. You were created to reflect light in dark places. Every act of kindness, every moment of forgiveness, every decision to choose love over anger reflects my presence through you. Some of you carry guilt from past mistakes. You believe your failures disqualify you from purpose. But hear me clearly, I do not define you by your past. I transform you through it. Even broken stories become testimonies when placed in my hands. Jesus welcomed those society rejected. He restored dignity where shame once lived. The same grace is extended to you today. Do not remain trapped in yesterday's identity when I am calling you into a renewed future. Encourage yourself daily. Speak life into your journey. Surround your mind with truth instead of fear. And remember, transformation does not happen by listening alone. It happens through application. Practice forgiveness today. Show patience where frustration usually appears. Offer kindness without expecting reward. Spend a few moments in quiet prayer. These small actions create spiritual momentum. If these words are touching your heart, type, "Y-E, Lord, guide me," as your response of faith. Let your declaration strengthen not only you, but also others reading alongside you. Stay until the end of this message series, because each part is building understanding step by step. Many people quit before breakthrough because they stop listening too soon. Do not let that be your story. You are being prepared for clarity, confidence, and peace. And here is a truth many overlook. Blessings are not only things you receive, they are also the person you become while waiting. Patience shapes your spirit. Faith reshapes your thinking. Trust reshapes your future. I am not late in your life. I am precise. Even now, unseen changes are unfolding. Paths are aligning. Opportunities are forming. Healing is beginning where pain once lived. Walk forward with courage, knowing that I am already ahead of you. If you agree with this message and want to continue walking in faith, write "I believe" in the comments as your step of commitment today. Prepare your heart, because in the next part, you will understand why some storms were necessary and how they carried hidden blessings meant specifically for you. The storm was never meant to destroy you. Before you question your struggles again, listen closely. The storm you feared was not sent to break you, but to awaken you. Many times you asked, "Why is this happening to me?" Yet you did not see what I was protecting you from or who I was shaping you to become. Stay with these words until the end, because what you understand today will help you look at your past with peace instead of pain. There are seasons when life feels heavy, when prayers seem unanswered, when relationships fall apart, when plans collapse without warning. In those moments, you assume I have turned away. But the truth is this: I am closest to you when life feels most uncertain. A storm does not mean abandonment. A storm means transformation. Think of the disciples when they crossed the sea with Jesus. Waves rose, fear filled their hearts, and they believed they would perish. Yet Jesus was already in the boat. The presence of the storm did not mean the absence of God. And the same truth applies to your life today. My child, some storms removed illusions you depended on. Some storms revealed strength you did not know you carried. Some storms forced you to seek me when comfort once distracted you. You wanted an easier path, but I wanted a stronger spirit within you. Pain often becomes the teacher that comfort never could be. Through difficulty, you learned patience. Through loss, you learned gratitude. Through loneliness, you discovered your connection with me. You may not have chosen those experiences, but I used them to refine your heart. Encourage yourself right now. You survived moments you once believed would destroy you. That survival itself is evidence of my guidance. Even when you cried in silence, I was holding your spirit together. Many people believe faith means avoiding hardship, but faith means walking through hardship with trust. Jesus himself faced rejection, betrayal, and suffering, yet his purpose remained unshaken. His life showed that difficulty is not defeat. It is often the path toward fulfillment. You must stop interpreting every struggle as punishment. Sometimes struggle is preparation for responsibility you are about to receive. When gold is refined, it passes through fire, not to be destroyed, but to remove impurities. Likewise, your challenges have been shaping your character, strengthening your patience, and deepening your compassion. Look back at your life carefully. The moments that hurt the most often changed you the most. If you recognize that your past struggles helped you grow, pause and type. I am stronger now as a declaration of awareness. I want you to understand something deeply. Fear grows when you focus only on circumstances, but peace grows when you focus on my presence. The storm becomes smaller when you remember who walks with you through it. Many of you carry wounds from words spoken against you. Criticism, rejection, misunderstanding. Those words created doubt in your heart. But hear me clearly, human opinions cannot cancel divine purpose. I see beyond labels others placed upon you. You are not defined by failure. You are not defined by rejection. You are not defined by your worst moment. You are defined by the life I continue breathing into you. And now I invite you to change how you respond to future storms. Instead of asking, "Why me?" begin asking, "What is this teaching me?" This question opens wisdom instead of despair. Storms teach dependence on me. Storms reveal true priorities. Storms strengthen faith that comfort cannot build. Stay attentive, because even now you may be standing at the edge of a breakthrough disguised as difficulty. Some of you are tired. Emotionally, spiritually, mentally, you have been strong for too long without rest. Today I remind you, you do not have to carry everything alone. Give your burdens to me daily, not only when they become unbearable. Spend time in quiet reflection. Speak honestly in prayer. You do not need perfect words. Sincerity reaches me faster than eloquence. If these words are speaking directly to your heart, type, "Lord, I trust your plan," as your response of faith. Remember also to encourage others around you. Someone near you may be facing a storm silently. Your kindness could become the calm they desperately need. When you help another soul, you become part of my work in the world. The teachings shown through Jesus remind you to love even during hardship, forgive even when wounded, and continue walking even when tired. These actions are not weakness, they are spiritual courage. You often wait for life to become peaceful before choosing faith. But true faith creates peace even before circumstances change. So practice this today. Choose gratitude despite difficulty. Choose hope despite uncertainty. Choose patience despite delay. Each choice strengthens your spirit. And listen carefully, storms do not last forever. Every season has an ending I have already prepared. Just as night gives way to morning, your struggles will give way to clarity. What matters is who you become during the storm. If you agree that you want to grow through challenges instead of fearing them, write, "I will rise" in the comments as your declaration today. Continue watching until the end of this journey, because each message builds upon the last. Many people search for answers everywhere while ignoring the wisdom already placed before them. Do not miss what your soul came here to receive. You are being strengthened, not abandoned. Guided, not forgotten. Prepared, not delayed. And in the next part, I will reveal why forgiveness is the key that unlocks peace. Many people. Forgiveness is the door to your freedom. Listen closely, because many carry a burden they were never meant to hold for so long. You ask me for peace, yet your heart remains heavy because you still carry wounds from yesterday. Today I tell you a truth that can change your life. Forgiveness is not for the person who hurt you. Forgiveness is the gift I give to set you free. Stay with this message until the end, because what you understand here will help release pain that has silently shaped your thoughts, your relationships, and even your faith. You remember the words spoken against you. You remember betrayal, disappointment, and moments when trust was broken. Some wounds are fresh. Others have lived quietly inside you for years. You learned to smile while pain stayed hidden beneath the surface. But holding resentment is like carrying a heavy stone in your spirit. The longer you hold it, the heavier your journey becomes. My child, I never asked you to pretend that pain did not happen. I never asked you to call wrong things right. But I ask you to release the poison of bitterness, because bitterness harms your heart more than it harms anyone else. When Jesus walked the earth, he showed forgiveness even in moments of suffering. He forgave those who misunderstood him, those who rejected him, even those who caused his pain. Through this, he revealed divine strength. Forgiveness breaks chains that anger cannot. You often believe forgiveness means weakness, but forgiveness requires courage. It means choosing peace over revenge, healing over resentment, and growth over emotional captivity. Many of you replay past events repeatedly, asking why someone treated you unfairly. But understand this, not everyone who hurt you understood your value. Some acted from their own wounds, fears, or ignorance. Their actions reflected their struggles, not your worth. You must stop allowing past pain to control your present peace. Forgiveness does not mean reconnecting with harmful situations. It means releasing emotional control. You can forgive and still choose wisdom. You can forgive and still set boundaries. Forgiveness frees your heart while wisdom protects your future. Right now, think about one person or situation that still causes pain when remembered. Do not resist the feeling. Acknowledge it. Now imagine placing that burden into my hands. You are not excusing the hurt, you are choosing healing. If you are ready to begin releasing that weight, pause and type. I choose forgiveness as your first step toward freedom. Many people pray for happiness while holding anger tightly. Peace cannot grow where resentment lives. Your heart must become open space where healing can enter. I see how difficult this is for you. Some wounds cut deeply. Some apologies never came. Some closures never happened. But healing does not depend on another person's action. Healing begins with your decision. Forgiveness restores your inner strength. It allows joy to return without guilt. It opens space for new relationships built on wisdom instead of fear. The teachings shown through Jesus remind you that love is stronger than offense. When you forgive, you step out of the past and into renewal. You may ask, how do I forgive when the pain still feels real? Begin small. Pray for healing instead of revenge. Release negative thoughts when they appear. Choose not to repeat the story of hurt endlessly. Focus on who you are becoming, not what happened before. Healing is a process, not a single moment. Each time you choose peace, you move closer to freedom. Encourage yourself today. You deserve a peaceful heart. You deserve emotional rest. You deserve to move forward without chains tied to old memories. If these words speak to your spirit, type "Heal my here" as a prayer of agreement. Understand this powerful truth. Forgiveness does not erase your story. It transforms its meaning. Your scars can become wisdom that helps others. Your healing can inspire someone still trapped in pain. You were never meant to live stuck in yesterday. I am always leading you toward renewal. Many of you also struggle to forgive yourselves. You replay mistakes, regret choices, and carry guilt long after lessons were learned. But hear me clearly. When you sincerely turn toward growth, I do not hold your past against you. You must learn to accept grace. Self-forgiveness is not denial. It is acceptance that growth is possible. The moment you learn from a mistake, it becomes part of your wisdom instead of your shame. Let today be the day you stop punishing yourself for who you used to be. Speak kindly to yourself. Treat yourself with patience. Walk forward with humility and hope. If you believe you are ready to release both others and yourself into my care, write "I am free in God" in the comments as your declaration today. Continue watching until the end of this journey, because each message is guiding you step by step toward a life filled with clarity, strength, and peace. Many people search everywhere for healing while ignoring the transformation that begins within the heart. You are not defined by your wounds. You are shaped by your healing. And in the next part, you will understand why gratitude has the power to unlock blessings you may not even realize are already surrounding you. Gratitude opens the doors you thought were closed. Pause for a moment and listen with your heart, not only your mind. Many of you come to me asking for more blessings, more answers, more opportunities, yet you overlook what already surrounds you. Today I reveal a truth that many ignore. Gratitude is the key that unlocks peace before circumstances change. Stay until the end, because understanding this principle can transform how you experience every single day of your life. You often believe joy comes after success, after healing, after problems disappear. But I designed your heart differently. Joy begins when you learn to recognize my presence even in ordinary moments. Every breath you take is a gift. Every sunrise you witness is a reminder of renewal. Every chance to begin again is evidence of my mercy. Yet the human heart easily focuses on what is missing instead of what is given. My child, gratitude shifts your vision. When you practice thankfulness, you begin seeing blessings that were always there, but hidden behind worry and comparison. Gratitude does not ignore struggles. It places them in perspective. Think about this. When Jesus gave thanks before miracles, the miracle followed gratitude, not the other way around. Thankfulness prepares your spirit to receive. Many of you wait for life to become perfect before being thankful. But perfection is not required for gratitude. Faith grows when you thank me, even while the outcome is still unfolding. You may say, "God, what do I have to be thankful for when life feels difficult?" And I answer gently, you are still here, still learning, still growing. Your story is still being written. Gratitude transforms anxiety into trust. When you thank me for what you already have, your heart stops living in fear of loss. Instead, it begins living in awareness of abundance. Not only material abundance, but emotional and spiritual richness. Right now, I invite you to remember 3 things you are grateful for today. They do not need to be large. A supportive friend, a moment of peace, the strength to continue. These are sacred gifts. If gratitude is rising in your heart, pause and type. Thank you, Lord, as your declaration of appreciation. Understand this deeply. Complaining closes spiritual doors, but gratitude opens them. When your thoughts constantly focus on lack, your spirit becomes heavy. But when you choose thankfulness, your perspective expands and hope begins to grow again. Gratitude also changes how you treat others. A thankful heart becomes kinder, more patient, more compassionate. You begin to see people as blessings rather than obstacles. The teachings shown through Jesus remind you to live with humility and appreciation. He noticed the overlooked, valued the small offerings, and showed that even little faith can create great transformation. Some of you believe your life is ordinary, but nothing created by me is ordinary. The kindness you show, the effort you make, the love you give, these are sacred acts when done with gratitude. Encourage yourself daily by starting and ending your day with thanks. When you wake, say, "Thank you for another chance." When you struggle, say, "Thank you for teaching me strength." When you rest, say, "Thank you for guiding me today." These small habits reshape your inner world. Many blessings arrive quietly. They do not always appear as dramatic miracles. Sometimes they come as protection you never noticed, problems that never reached you, or strength you did not know you possessed. You are more blessed than you realize. If these words touch your spirit, type. I choose gratitude to affirm your willingness to see life differently. Now understand another powerful truth. Gratitude multiplies influence. When you appreciate what you have, you care for it better. Relationships grow stronger, opportunities expand, and peace becomes steady rather than temporary. Gratitude turns waiting into preparation. Instead of feeling stuck, you begin growing during the journey. Some of you have prayed for change for a long time. Do not lose hope. Even now, unseen blessings are moving toward you. Gratitude prepares your heart to recognize them when they arrive. My child, comparison steals gratitude. When you constantly measure your life against others, you forget the unique path I designed specifically for you. Your journey is not meant to look like anyone else's. Focus on progress, not comparison. Celebrate small victories. Appreciate lessons learned. Honor your growth. You may not be where you want to be yet, but you are not where you once were. And that itself is reason for gratitude. If you believe that gratitude can transform your life starting today, write "My here's thankful" in the comments as your commitment. Continue watching until the end of this series, because each message builds spiritual strength step by step. Many people search endlessly for fulfillment while overlooking the wisdom that can reshape their daily lives. And now, as promised, if you feel blessed and uplifted by these words, you may support this journey naturally. Share the message with others, and if your heart feels joyful through these teachings, you can offer encouragement through super thanks, so this light continues reaching more souls who need hope. Remember, gratitude is not the end of your journey. It is the beginning of seeing miracles already unfolding around you. In the next part, you will understand how faith and action work together, and why belief alone is not enough without movement. Faith requires movement, not just belief. Listen carefully, because many of you misunderstand faith. You pray, you hope, you wait, yet you wonder why nothing changes. Today I tell you a truth that awakens transformation. Faith is not only believing that I can act, faith is choosing to move while trusting that I am guiding your steps. Stay with this message until the end, because what you understand here will help you break cycles of waiting and step into purposeful living. You often ask me for opportunities while remaining afraid to take the first step. You ask for healing but resist forgiveness. You ask for change but continue old habits. Faith without action becomes intention without transformation. When Jesus called his disciples, he did not say, "Stay where you are and believe." He said, "Follow me." And they moved. Their movement opened the path for miracles. My child, Faith grows stronger when it is practiced daily through choices. Every time you choose courage over fear, you practice faith. Every time you choose honesty over convenience, you practice faith. Every time you continue despite uncertainty, you practice faith. You do not need perfect confidence to begin. You only need willingness. Many of you wait until you feel ready, but readiness after obedience, not before it. The path becomes clear as you walk, not while you stand still. Think of a lamp lighting a dark path. It does not reveal the entire road at once, it shows the next step. That is how I guide your life. I reveal enough for you to move forward in trust. Some blessings remain unseen because fear keeps you from stepping toward them. You fear failure, judgment, or disappointment. Yet failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of growth. Even mistakes can become lessons I use to guide you toward wisdom. I never asked you to be flawless. I ask you to be faithful. If you're ready to step forward even with uncertainty, pause now and type, "I will walk by faith" as your declaration. Understand this deeply. Prayer prepares your heart, but action activates your purpose. When prayer and action unite, transformation begins. Many pray for peace, but avoid difficult conversations. Many pray for purpose, but ignore opportunities to serve. Many pray for change, but resist discipline. Faith means aligning your actions with your prayers. The teachings shown through Jesus demonstrate compassion in action. Feeding the hungry, helping the weak, encouraging the discouraged. Faith expressed through love becomes visible light in the world. You were not created only to receive blessings, you were created to become a blessing. Look around your daily life. Where can you help someone? Where can you show kindness? Where can you act with integrity even when unnoticed? These moments are opportunities to live your faith. Small actions carry eternal value. Send encouragement to someone struggling. Offer patience instead of anger. Work honestly even when no one is watching. These choices shape your character and align your life with divine purpose. My child, procrastination often disguises itself as waiting for the right time. But the right time frequently begins with a small step taken today. You may not control outcomes, but you control effort. When you move with sincerity, I guide the results. Some of you feel stuck because fear of imperfection prevents progress. Let go of perfection. Growth happens through effort, learning, and persistence. If these words awaken courage in your heart, type GUI. My steps, Lord, as your prayer right now. Remember this powerful truth. Action strengthens confidence. Each step forward reduces fear. Each effort builds resilience. Soon, you will look back and realize you became stronger simply by continuing. Faith also requires consistency. One moment of inspiration cannot replace daily commitment. Just as a plant grows through regular care, your spiritual life grows through daily practice, prayer, kindness, gratitude, and discipline. Encourage yourself each morning. Today, I will try again. Today, I will grow a little more. Today, I will trust God through my actions. Do not underestimate small progress. Great change is built from repeated small steps. And understand this. Sometimes I guide you through closed doors to redirect your movement toward better paths. Do not interpret every obstacle as failure. Often, it is guidance. You are learning, adjusting, and becoming wiser with each experience. If you believe faith should be lived, not only spoken, write, My faith moves me in the comments as your commitment today. Continue watching until the end of this journey, because each part is helping you build a life grounded in wisdom and spiritual strength. Many people seek transformation, but stop before discipline forms new habits. Stay committed. Your growth is already unfolding. You are not powerless. You are guided. Your actions, aligned with faith, can transform not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. In the next part, you will understand why patience and divine timing work together, and why my timing is not delay, it is protection. Listen quietly for a moment, because this is where many hearts grow tired. You have prayed, waited, hoped, and trusted, yet the answers seem slow. You wonder if your prayers were heard or if your dreams were forgotten. Today I tell you gently but firmly, my timing is never late. What you call delay is often my protection and preparation working together. Stay with this message until the end, because understanding divine timing will remove anxiety that has weighed on your spirit for too long. You live in a world that celebrates speed, quick success, instant results, immediate answers. But I do not shape eternal purpose through rushed moments. I shape lives through seasons. A farmer does not plant seeds and demand fruit the next morning. Growth requires time beneath the surface, unseen, quiet, patient development. Your life follows the same principle. My child, some blessings are delayed because your heart is still growing strong enough to sustain them. If I gave you everything immediately, the weight of it might overwhelm you. You prayed for responsibility, so I teach you discipline first. You prayed for success, so I build character first. You prayed for love, so I heal your heart first. Preparation is not punishment, it is mercy. Many times you look back and realize that what you once desperately wanted would not have been right for you. That realization is evidence of my timing protecting your future. Jesus himself waited before beginning his public mission. Even divine purpose unfolded according to timing, not pressure. Learn from this truth. Waiting seasons are sacred seasons. Waiting teaches patience. Waiting deepens faith. Waiting refines motivation. During waiting, you learn whether you seek blessings or whether you seek me. Some of you feel discouraged because others seem to move ahead faster. Comparison steals peace from your heart. Remember, every journey I design is unique. What is right for another person may not be right for you. Your path is personal. Your timing is intentional. If you are learning to trust timing instead of rushing outcomes, pause and type. I trust your timing as a declaration of faith. You must also understand that waiting is not inactivity. Waiting is preparation. It is the season where you grow skills, wisdom, and spiritual strength. Use waiting wisely. Improve yourself daily. Strengthen your faith through prayer. Serve others with kindness. Build habits that support your future. When opportunity arrives, preparation allows you to recognize it. Many blessings pass unnoticed because people are not ready when doors open. I do not want you merely to receive blessings. I want you prepared to sustain them. My child, impatience often creates unnecessary pain. When you force situations before their time, peace disappears. But when you trust my guidance, clarity replaces confusion. There are moments when I say, wait, not because the answer is no, but because something better is forming beyond your current understanding. Think about times when unanswered prayers later became hidden blessings. What disappointed you then protected you now. I see the full picture while you see only one chapter. If these words bring comfort to your heart, type, I will wait with peace as your prayer today. You are not forgotten during waiting seasons. I am working behind the scenes, aligning people, shaping opportunities, preparing circumstances you cannot yet see. Even now, paths are forming ahead of you. The teachings shown through Jesus remind you to trust beyond sight. Faith means believing that good is unfolding even when evidence is invisible. Do not measure progress only by visible success. Measure it by inner growth, patience, wisdom, compassion, resilience. These are signs that transformation is already happening. Encourage yourself today. I am growing even while waiting. I am learning even while uncertain. I am guided even when I cannot see the path clearly. Waiting becomes easier when you focus on purpose instead of pressure. My child, remember this. Impatience asks, when will it happen? But faith asks, who am I becoming while I wait? You are becoming stronger, wiser, more compassionate, more aligned with my will. If you believe that your waiting season has meaning, write "God's timing is perfect" in the comments as your statement of trust. Continue watching until the end of this journey, because many stop just before understanding the full message meant to transform their lives. Stay faithful. Clarity is drawing closer. And now prepare your heart, because in the final part, you will understand the greatest truth of all, the purpose I placed within you, and how your life can become light for others. You were created to be light. Now listen carefully, because this is the truth your soul has been moving toward from the very beginning of this journey. You have heard about faith, storms, forgiveness, gratitude, action, and patience. But all of these lead to one purpose. You were created to become light in this world. You are not here by accident. You are not alive merely to exist, struggle, and disappear. I formed you with intention so that through your life, others may experience hope, kindness, and love. Stay with me until the end, because this final message is meant to help you understand how your everyday life can carry eternal meaning. From the moment I gave you breath, I placed within you a spark, the ability to influence the world around you. Not everyone is called to stand on a stage or be known by millions, but everyone is called to shine where they are placed. Light does not argue with darkness, it simply shines. When you choose kindness in a harsh world, you shine. When you forgive instead of holding anger, you shine. When you encourage someone who feels invisible, you shine. My child, never underestimate how powerful your presence can be. A single word of encouragement can change someone's entire day. A small act of compassion can restore hope to a tired heart. Jesus taught not only through miracles, but through love lived daily, eating with the rejected, lifting the discouraged, guiding the lost. His example showed that greatness is found in service. Many people search endlessly for purpose while overlooking what is already in front of them. Purpose begins with how you live today, not someday. Ask yourself, who needs kindness from me today? Where can I bring peace instead of conflict? How can my actions reflect faith? Your purpose grows through these questions. You often believe purpose must be dramatic or extraordinary, but the truth is simple. When you live with love, integrity, and faith, your ordinary moments become sacred. Remember the message you reflected on earlier? The body and soul I gave you are gifts through which anything becomes possible when you walk the path shown by Jesus. Consider yourself a celebrity. Your life itself is the instrument through which my work continues. You are not powerless. You are chosen to carry light. Some of you still doubt your worth. You feel too broken, too ordinary, or too late to make a difference. But understand this. Light shines brightest through those who have known darkness. Your struggles prepared you to understand others with compassion. Your story has meaning. If you are ready to live as light in your daily life, pause now and type USE. Me for good as your prayer of willingness. The world does not need perfection. It needs sincerity. When you live honestly, love deeply, and walk humbly, you reflect my presence more than you realize. Encourage others. Speak hope. Share wisdom. Help those who cannot repay you. These actions create ripples far beyond what you can see. You may never know how many lives you influence. But I see every act done with love. And here is a truth many forget. Caring for your own heart is also part of your purpose. Rest when needed. Pray when overwhelmed. Seek peace when life feels loud. A healthy spirit shines brighter. Do not let fear silence your goodness. Do not let doubt limit your kindness. The world changes not only through great leaders, but through faithful hearts living with love each day. If these words strengthen your spirit, type "I will be the light" as your declaration today. Continue applying everything you have learned. Walk in faith. Forgive freely. Practice gratitude. Take action courageously. Trust divine timing. Live with purpose. These are not temporary inspirations. They are lifelong practices that bring lasting peace. My child, remember, you do not walk alone. I am with you in every step, every decision, every new beginning. Even when you forget me, I do not forget you. And now, as this journey reaches its end, carry these words into your life. Do not let them remain only something you listen to. Let them become something you live. If this message has touched your heart, helped your life, or brought peace to your spirit, share it with someone who may need encouragement today. And if you feel joy and gratitude through these words, you may support this mission naturally. Your encouragement helps this light reach more hearts searching for hope. Before you go, make one final commitment. Choose love over fear, faith over doubt, and purpose over comfort. Write in the comments, "I walk with God," as your final declaration of faith and new beginning. Carry peace with you. Walk forward with courage. Shine wherever you are placed. I am with you, always. Amen and amen.